February 6th, 2025. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about drugs and we're going to talk about crime today. Now, a few days back, I did a video and I was talking about over here off 435 and 23rd Street. Used to be they had a lot of activity going on off those ramps where people were pulling off those ramps. They weren't broke down. They were actually pulling off the ramps and they were dealing drugs. Now, I showed this repeatedly. Sometimes, even a couple times, they were even had small children standing out there by the edge of the road and they were exchanging the kids. And I noticed after I said something about that, it died down. Somebody probably took a look at it for a little while anyway. But it seems like it's picking up over there again. Now, every time, I will just say the last 4 times we come through there, supposedly there was vehicles broke down over there each time. And there were people sitting in them. Now, don't you find that kind of odd? I mean, what's the chance of that coming at all different times, all different hours, coming over there? We go up to Ameristar Casino, gamble a little bit, go up to Harrah's, gamble a little bit. But when we come back, always vehicle there. And something I did notice in my last video a couple days back when I posted this, this is even more wild. There's a lot more presence of police. It looks like they're starting to get more presence of police out there. But are they just driving through, or are they actually taking some initiative to look at things? Now, I'm going to show this. When we come off 435 ramp off 23rd Street, I noticed something. Well, I noticed it before, but I hadn't had time to go ahead and talk about this. There was a Kansas City, Missouri police vehicle that went underneath the bridge. And this vehicle, there was 2 vehicles. There was a old junker on down a little ways, but then there was another vehicle behind that junker. It was sitting there with its flashers on with somebody in it. Now you'd think that, I see sometimes police over here in Independence, if somebody's broke down or something, they'll pull up behind somebody and help them out or check them out, or maybe get them a tow truck or something. Well, this Kansas City, Missouri police vehicle didn't stop. It didn't check it out even. And I'm going to show that. I want to show that. And then I also got several things. I'm going to be doing several other small videos here. I want to show Independence. We got a lot more problems with stuff from the dumping and the drugs. But let's just get started with this first. So let's take a look at this. Okay, guys, now I'm going to get my old trusty pen out here. And this is a Kansas City, Missouri police vehicle. I'm going to lighten it up. I'm going to back this back up a couple times and show this too. But I'm going to show down the road here after we were basically going, this would have been back southbound because we was coming back from up there at the casino. And here's a police vehicle. And just right underneath the bridge, right over by that ramp, there's 2 vehicles. And there's an old junker car way on up. But then there's another vehicle sitting there. And like I say, the last probably 4 times we've come down here, there's somebody sitting there again. Now, I had shown also over at that FEB station back there. Actually, my father, he ran one of those stations over there in that area way back for between Hudson's and Koch is the way some people pronounce it, or Coke Marketing, one of the two. But I noticed after I mentioned that, they kind of cleaned that stuff up over there. I always even look that way to see if there's a whole bunch of gang of them sitting over there partying and selling their drugs and stuff or not. It's been cleaned up pretty good so far anyway. There's still a little activity, but nothing like it was. So let's just back this up a little bit. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little bit too. I don't know if I lighten it too bright, then it's gonna too much glare. But let me go back here. I'll take it up about that and we'll see how that does. Okay, I'm gonna do that first, and then so you can see right here. That's you see my cursor. I can put it right there. That says KCPD over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just advance this here. I think I got this in slow-mo, maybe. Let me go back to the... So there it goes. And then I'm going to advance it a little bit. And you just already went on past. So I got to lighten this down so you guys can see this. I want you to see this. Get this back. I just wanted you to see where it was a police vehicle. So it just goes on. And you see this vehicle right here. And this is where they were pulling off, exchanging kids, exchanging drugs and everything else and stuff. But I just thought, well, you know, he's on duty. And I would have thought maybe he might have just pulled off to the side and seen if this person needed assistance. I mean, if you're a police officer, wouldn't you think you're supposed to be out there trying to keep the peace, but you're also, if you stopped here and asked the person if they needed help or if they needed a tow truck, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But if this would have been something else, it might have been something that should have been checked. And I don't know. I mean, I think common sense is common sense. Don't you guys? So I don't know. I just think this is very strange. And then, like I say, other cars will pull up to these vehicles. I've seen them. And then they exchange stuff over by the windows and stuff. Sometimes people will just walk back up to the vehicles. That's why, and me and my son, like I say, we've seen it happen over here. So I wanted to show this. And then I got several other, like I say, videos. It's coming here. But I wanted to show this off, like I say, this is 435 and 23rd Street. And like I say, I don't know how far Independence comes down here. They come down here a ways, but I don't know. This is probably Kansas City, Missouri, I would imagine, maybe. Anyway, keep your eyes open. Stay safe out there.